All right, Shalom. We the real Hebrew Israelites coming to you week in and week out, prophesying the downfall of this present evil world. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, all honor, all glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah. That's the Most High Heavenly Father, whom the world just calls God, but his only name, which is a Hebrew name, is Yahweh. And his only begotten Son, our Lord and Savior, whom the world ignorantly calls Jesus, his only name, which is also a Hebrew name, is Yahweh Shah. And Bahashem is Hebrew for coming in the name of. So Yahweh coming in the name of Yahweh Shah. Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, all praises, honor, and glories due. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone, which are the elders of all the nation of Israel that's here on the earth today, whether you can receive it or not. And salutations to all you Akim pushing this word in truth and sincerity. Excuse me. Like I always like to start out, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans are the biblical Hebrew Israelites. All right. It's not a religion. It's our bloodline, our heritage, our culture, our lineage, our race. All right. It's who we are. We are the people of the Bible, the chosen people of the Bible. OK, back at you with another lesson. Hopefully it is edifying. I think I'm tentatively going to title it Belief in the One True Doctrine Leads to Salvation. Belief in the one true doctrine leads to salvation. All right. And doctrines means teachings. See, but our people are engulfed in many different teachings of the Bible. Actually, misinterpretations of the Bible, because there is only one true teaching of this Bible, but many false interpretations, all right, or misinterpretations. There are many misinterpretations of this Bible, all right, and that's why a lot of times when I hear "What's your denomination?" People say, yeah, "What's your denomination?" What I hear from that is, "What interpretation of the Bible do you believe?" All right. So, but how beautiful the Most High is and the way he set it up is that, you know, some people are going to believe in the Bible, but believe in a misinterpretation of the Bible, which still leads them to destruction. All right. Leads them unto that judgment of weeping and gnashing of teeth by that fire. All right. During the day of the Lord's wrath. All right. But there's only one understanding, one teaching that leads to salvation. All right. And only the elect of the nation of Israel, all right, is going to receive the true interpretation from the Most High God through the Spirit, through his men that he set up to teach us. All right. And those men are going to be most hated. OK. Because they have the one true doctrine. There is no, excuse me, there is no debating about it. Okay. Now, people can debate all they want, but that doesn't matter. It says his sheep hears his voice. So the job of the true prophets and teachers is just to teach the word. All right. And speak his words. All right. And with that, he's going to give the increase to whoever is supposed to get the increase, which they'll be a part of the elect, whoever gets that increase and endures to the end. OK, so anyone that is, you see, a lot of times people, they be like, OK, well, yeah, I believe this is my denomination, or this is my understanding of the scriptures. You know, and then they don't have a problem with anybody else's belief and understanding. OK, see, that's wrong. It's only one truth. And if you're not in the one truth, then, hey, you're wrong. And this is what the truth is, whether you could hear or forbear, whether you accept or don't. But I'm here to let you know that no, that teaching is wrong. That teaching is wrong. That interpretation is wrong. That interpretation is wrong. This particular interpretation is the only one that's right. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Okay? And many people could say that, but guess what? It'll be made manifest in the end who was actually right. Okay? But all this to say, you know, the men, especially that we read about in the scriptures, they didn't play no games. All right. It was one doctrine, one truth. And if you wasn't on that, then it was, you get rebuked, you know, you get warned. And after your warnings, then they just didn't deal with you if you didn't accept and come into the understanding and knowledge of the one true doctrine, the truth. Okay. So I'm going to kick it off with Philippians 1:27. Philippians 1:27. It says, only let your conversation be as it becometh the gospel of Yahushua, that whether I am come and see you or else be absent, I may hear of your affairs, that ye stand fast in one spirit, with one mind, striving together for the faith of the gospel, for the faith of the good news, for the faith of this truth. All right, that ye stand fast in one spirit. All right, one spirit, and that the spirit is the truth. All right, this is 1 John 5:6. It says, this is he that came by water and blood, even Yahushua, not by water only, but by water and blood. And it is the spirit that beareth witness, because the spirit is truth. All right, the spirit is truth. So we coming in one spirit, one truth. All right. And it said, Paul said, and let your conversation be as it becometh the gospel in Yahushua. And if I can get this definition real quick, Philippians 1:27. It says, and let your conversation, all right, what's that Greek word for conversation is G4176, politeumai, which is to be a citizen, to administer civil affairs, manage the state, all right, to behave as a citizen, all right, to behave as a citizen, all right, to avail oneself of or recognize the laws, to conduct oneself as a pledge to some law of life, all right. And our law of life is first and foremost is having faith in Yahushua, and with your faith in Yahushua and the one true understanding, all right, then you're going to live it. You're going to show your faith by your works, all right, and your conduct and by the way you live, all right. And also the law of life also is following these law, statutes and commandments of the Bible, all right, to the best of your ability. Okay. So to conduct oneself, all right, to behave as a citizen, all right, to behave as one that is a part of the body of the Lord, part of the body of Yahushua, a member, all right. If you're a citizen, if you're a member, all right, it says a citizen, an inhabitant, the association of citizenship, a fellow citizen, fellow countryman, all right. So if you're a countryman, a member of the body of Yahushua, you must conduct yourself a certain way. You must have a certain, a certain mindset. Okay. And that mindset is not of this world. That mindset is going to be that, hey, let me, come back to the understanding that I'm a Hebrew Israelite. That means I'm going to also have faith in Yahweh Shai. I'm going to follow the law, statutes, and commandments to the best of my ability. I'm going to show my faith by my conduct. All right. I'm going to arm myself likewise with the same mind of Yahweh Shai. I'm not going to be of this world about the money, cars, clothes, and the hoes and success. I want to basically have my measure of understanding and then live it, be an example, give my light, give the truth, that the measure that I've been given, let it be noised abroad. All right. Teaching, doing the work. Okay. Enduring into the end. All right. Learning, growing. All right. And begging the Lord all the while to hasten that day, to come and destroy this present evil world and those wicked people, all right, and set up the kingdom of heaven, wherein dwelleth all good things, all right? That should be our mindset, okay? To be a member, it says, only let your conversation be as it becometh the gospel of Yahweh Shai. If it's anything outside of the one true gospel, the one true understanding, all right, if it's anything outside of that, we don't deal with it. We shun that. We let it be known that that's going off. That's a false doctrine. Yeah. Man, got a frog in my throat. But, so yeah, that's Philippians. So I'm going to go to 1 Corinthians 6. 1 Corinthians 6 and 14. It says, and God hath both raised up the Lord and will also raise up us by his own power. Know ye not that your bodies are members of Yahweh Shai? Shall I then take the members of Yahweh Shai and make them the members of a harlot? All right. God forbid. It says, God forbid. What? Know ye not that he which is joined to a harlot is one body? For two, saith he, shall be one flesh. But he that is joined unto the Lord is one spirit. All right. One spirit, one truth, one doctrine, one interpretation, one understanding of this book here. And if it's not that, then that leads you to destruction. It has to be the one doctrine, the one understanding. Okay? Because if it's not that, then you are joined unto a harlot, into a false doctrine. Okay? It's plain. It's plain. You either in the one doctrine that Yahweh Shai, our Lord, when he came on the scene, he spoke these words and gave the understanding. All right. It's one, the same one that he spoke. You have to come in that. OK. And right now, first and foremost, that spirit is put on the men of great millstone on down. All right. And whoever else is going to come unto that one understanding, that one doctrine, because the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, is dealing with great millstone. Okay? There are the top of the pecking order, whether you believe it or not, whether you can receive it or not. Okay? Because there is one understanding, and the Most High is about order. Okay, so whoever it is in that one understanding, they are going to be in order. It will be a rank and file. Okay. So, and if you're not a part of that, then you are attached to a harlot, a false doctrine, which is going to lead to destruction. Okay. Carrying on. This is Ephesians chapter 4, and I'll start at the top. It says, I therefore, the prisoner of the Lord, beseech you that ye walk worthy of the vocation wherein ye are called. Okay? That you walk worthy. Now you have to be in order to walk worthy. You have to be in order. You have to be humble. You have to know that, hey, this understanding and wisdom, knowledge and understanding was given to you. It was a gift. Okay. And so now it's all about letting your light shine. First and foremost, repenting. All right. Pouring out all the madness that you thought you knew. All right. Becoming a new man. All right. Having a new mindset. Okay. And walking and living this truth, be an example, teaching it and enduring into the end with the right mindset. All right. Of our vocation. This is what we're called to do. This is our work. All right. That we're called to do. All right. It says with all lowliness and meekness with long suffering. OK, so there's an order. We have to be humble. You know, we have to be meek, knowing that, hey, the Lord could have chose anyone. He could have raised up rocks to teach and do this work and be his servant. All right. To minister to the saints. OK, so, you know, there's no room for pride. There's no room for, you know, wanting somebody to look at you like you somebody. OK, because at the end of the day, we all deserve death. And it was just his tender mercies put on us. All right. That he's given us this understanding. He's given us the fear to get right. All right. He's given us the understanding to want this place to be destroyed, knowing that it's all manner of wickedness going on. OK. And with all long suffering. All right. Us also, you know, being patient, us, you know, loving one another to give each other the truth. All right. And long suffer with each other. All right. Forbearing one another in love. It says endeavoring to keep the unity of the Spirit in the bond of peace. All right. Endeavoring to keep the unity, one. All right. And this is what it's all about, to hey, be on one accord, to be speaking the same things, as long as those things are the truth. It's the gospel, the one interpretation of the Bible. Verse 4, it says, there is one body and one spirit, even as ye are called in one hope of your calling. One Lord, one faith, one baptism, one God and Father of all, who is above all and through all and in you. But unto every one of us is given grace according to the measure of the gift of Yahweh Shai. But unto every one of us, so every one of us, those that are called in this vocation, those that are called in the ministry, those that are called in the service to be a servant of the Most High God and to teach others, it says, is given grace according to the measure of the gift of the Yahweh Shai. Whatever measure that he gives to each member. All members are going to, as a whole, speak the same thing, speaking 100% truth. All right. The 100% understanding that one needs for salvation. All right. Because there is an elect. An elect, the body is going to be saved. All right. The body needs the 100% truth to be saved. All right. So whatever it is, whatever measure you were given is going to be in accordance with the body. All right. The body of Yahweh Shai. We're going to be on one accord, speaking the same things, not speaking different doctrines. OK, it's going to be the same thing. It's all going to come together and make sense. OK. Carrying on, I'm going to go to 1 Corinthians 12. 1 Corinthians 12 and 13. Okay. It says, for by one Spirit are we all baptized into one body, whether we be Jew or Gentiles. All right. Talking about whether we were, knew that we were the Jews and born in the land, or whether we be Gentiles who were Israelites who didn't know that they were Israelites, or just, living in another land. OK, see, but now we in this dispensation of time, we were all Gentiles at one point. All right, because we didn't come. All right, we wasn't born. We wasn't born in Israel. OK, and also we didn't know that we were the Israelites at one point. OK, so it says whether we be Jews or Gentiles, whether we be bond or free, and have been all made to drink into one Spirit. All right. One understanding, one truth. It says, for the body is not one member, but many. All right. The one body is made up of many members. It says, if the foot shall say, because I am not the hand, I am not of the body, is it therefore not of the body? And if the ear shall say, because I am not the eye, I am not of the body, is it therefore not of the body? It says, if the whole body were an eye, where were the hearing? If the whole were the hearing, where were the smelling? But now hath the Most High God set the members, every one of them, in the body as it hath pleased him. All right. So whatever member you are and whatever measure of understanding that you have, all right, whatever precepts you know, OK, then guess what? All of us together, precept upon precept, precept upon precept, line upon line, line upon line, here a little and there a little. All right. We equal the entire counsel of the Most High God. All right. The 100% truth. All right. That one needs for salvation. OK. But each member has a measure. But all together, we know it all through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Verse 19, it says, and if they were all one member, where were the body? So it's not about just the one person. All right. It's about us all collectively. OK. And there is a way to conduct ourselves. There's a way to think. There's a way to live. There's a way to be. OK. And it's all, the instructions are right here. It says, but now are they many members, yet but one body. So the many members are together on one accord to equal one body. All right. Speaking all the same things, that it all adds up together and it makes sense. All right. But it's only going to make sense to the body and those that were slated to receive them. OK, it says, as his ways are plain unto the holy, so are they stumbling blocks unto the wicked. So this one true understanding to those that's on their own agenda, to the wicked, all right, this true one understanding ain't gonna make sense. They're gonna talk evil about us. They're gonna say all manner of bad things and say we stupid, we dumb, we don't know what we talking about. All right. See, but to the body and those that are slated to receive those members of the body, all right, because the those that slated to receive is the 1/3. All right, the 144 is that governing body, okay, who is going to propagate the word out there, who's going to teach, okay, who's going to edify. All right, it says, verse 21, it says, and the eye cannot say unto the hand, I have no need of thee, nor again the head to the feet, I have no need of you. All right, you can't say that. It's verse 22. It says, nay, much more those members of the body which seem to be more feeble are necessary. So every member of the body is necessary, no matter if it, if it looked like a small member, a big member, or important member, or whatever. All is needed, right? It says, verse 23, and those members of the body which we think to be less honorable, upon these we bestow more abundant honor, and our uncomely parts have more abundant comeliness. It says, for our comely parts have no need, but God hath tempered the body together, having given more abundant honor to the part which lacked. All right. So those who think that, oh man, we don't need to know, that. No, we need it all. Okay. Verse 25, it says that there should be no schisms in the body. Okay. It says that there should be no schisms in the body, but that the members should have the same care one for another. Okay. And that schisms is from the Greek word G4978, schisma, which means a rent. All right. When something it rents apart. Okay. It says metaphorically a division, dissension. Okay. Literally or figuratively, division, rent, schisms. Okay. To split into factions, be divided. Okay. So no, there's one truth. Like GMS, I speak of Great Millstone, the Lord dealing with Great Millstone having the truth. But guess what? If it's someone out there, or an individual or a group out there that don't call themselves GMS, they may go by something else. All right. If they're teaching the same true doctrine, then they are GMS. All right. If they're teaching the same thing, because it's really not about, no particular group and group title and group name. It's really about the truth. But it just so happens that the Lord is dealing with, all right, this group called Great Millstone and those who speak the same thing. OK. All right. You have an example. The brothers of Men of Valor. All right. The brothers DTA, all right. The brothers the Watchmen out of Baltimore. So I've seen everything that I've seen on them. They speak in the same thing. All right. They speak in the same thing. Although they don't call themselves GMS, but it's not, like I say, it's not about the actual group, but the Most High is dealing with particular people in a particular group. Okay, and so. All together, all right, that's speaking the same thing, no matter what group you call yourself or what individual you call, whatever, long as you speaking, thus saith the Lord, the one true understanding, the one true doctrine, all right, then you're a part of that body, okay? Because you're about the same thing. You're about giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, all right? You're about edifying the elect, and enduring to the end, and hoping the Lord come back yesterday. Okay? So as long as we speak in the same thing, then there is no division. Okay? See, but anybody that's speaking something contrary to the one true understanding and one true doctrine, anybody speaking contrary to that is causing a division. That's where you have your division. Okay? When someone is speaking a misinterpretation, when someone is going outside of that one body, all right, and speaking something else, all right. So back in 1 Corinthians 12 and 25, it says that there should be no schisms in the body, no divisions, right? But that the members should have the same care one for another. And whether one member suffer, all the members suffer with it. Or one member be honored, all the members rejoice with it. Now, ye are the body of Yahweh Shai, and members in particular, right? And members in particular, okay? And we must all speak the same thing, be on one accord, okay? Because if not, then they need to get away. Well, first we, give them a chance and warning them and, tearing down their false doctrine and building them up with the true doctrine. And if they can't be built up, then maybe the Lord